You may be wondering, when is patient authorization necessary? Patient authorization is not necessary if a disclosure is made for purposes of treatment, securing payment, or in accordance with the operations of a healthcare provider. If PHI is to be disclosed for other purposes, the patient's written authorization is mandatory. There are some exceptions to this. It is permissible to disclose PHI without authorization if there is a compelling need for disclosure, like court and agency proceedings, such as workers' compensation claims proceedings. Agency requirements, such as OSHA 300 logs. Employers do not need to remove names of injured employees from the OSHA 300 log. Identification of deceased people. National security-related situations. When the covered entity has a good faith belief that the disclosure is necessary to prevent or lessen a serious and imminent threat to the health or safety of the patient or others, and disclosure is given to a person or persons reasonably able to prevent or lessen the threat. Now, this may include disclosure to police officers, family members, the target of the threat, or others who the covered entity has a good faith belief can mitigate the threat. For example, consistent with other law and ethical standards, a mental health provider whose patient has made a credible threat to inflict serious and imminent bodily harm on one or more persons may alert law enforcement, a family member, physician, or others the provider believes may be able to prevent or lessen the chance of harm. In another example, the HIPAA privacy rule allows covered healthcare providers to disclose PHI about students to school nurses, physicians, or other healthcare providers for treatment purposes without the authorization of the student or student's parent. For example, a student's primary care physician may discuss the student's medication and other healthcare needs with a school nurse who will administer the student's medication and provide care to the student while the student is at school.